Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. We have some really exciting information to share with you this morning. We finally made a selection of the roof tile that we're going to use on our pavilion project. So let's go ahead and get today started. Now, without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Now, before I go and reveal the tiles that we selected for the pavilion project here in the backyard of Villa Feliz, I just want you to look over my shoulder and you can see the roofing tiles that we selected for the main house and for that upgrade awning around the main house around the sunroom. And that is by a company called DECRA. Now, DECRA is a very respected roofing tile company around the world, and it's very popular in the US, especially for those who are building houses in a coastal community that's prone to hurricanes, or as we have over here, typhoons. It has something to do with the way it is attached to your roof. It's a very strong material, and we'll get into the details in just a little bit. I'm really excited, but I got to tell you a quick story about the selection of the color of the roofing tile. Now, originally we were going to use the exact same color tile as we have on the roof of Villa Feliz, and that is DECRA. The style is Milano and the color is Rosso. It's a reddish color. So we were going to use that so we were consistent throughout. But I got to thinking, is that good to have the same type color on every one of your roofs that you have around your house? Or maybe something else would actually complement that color. So what I did is I looked at some of the video of our drone footage when the Bahay Kubo was back here. And you know, it has that nice green netting on the back. And it was always something that was very nice and accented the backyard because it looks natural with the vegetation. So I'm going to try to make this story as short as possible so I can go over and show you the tile that we ended up selecting. But what happened was they didn't have this in stock. They did not have the Rosso in stock. But what they had is something called copper red that they could get. And the copper red is very close to the Rosso that we have on Villa Feliz. But then when I went to place the order for the copper red, they'd already sold it, which happens a lot in the Philippines and probably worldwide. Sometimes the supply is there, somebody will buy the stock, and it's not there anymore. You'll see the voila from the from the salesperson when you go into department stores when you're looking for something. So anyway, we went with a different color. They showed me the picture of another color, and I got to thinking, oh, this is going to be perfect. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the color tile that we selected for the pavilion roof. So this morning I was visited by our Katigbak Enterprise representative, and his name is Redden. And if you would like some information about the company, I'll put the information about the company that does the DECRA roofing tile inside today's description block if you are looking for something, a high quality tile. Well, anyway, Redden stopped by this morning with a sample, and you already can see over my shoulder the sample is this right here, and this is color sage green. And I got to thinking, oh, wouldn't that look so nice to separate the color of the house with the green for this nice tropical area right here. It complements the wood, and we'll put up the tile right next to the wood in just a moment so you can see the contrast between the two. And it sort of makes me remember the Bahay Kubo being here with the green netting over the top, which is actually right across the street where you hear all that noise over there. They're in preparation for doing some upcoming construction on the two lots owned by some Canadians, our friends from Canada. Well, anyway, here is the color. And this is the roof barrel right here that will go at the very top. It will go across the top of the roof at the apex, just like what we have on the top of Villa Feliz. Something else I want to show you is the company. Now, Katigbak Enterprises, they are the local Lipa representative for DECRA. And they have this nice little brochure that gives you kind of an example. It's like a little postcard inside here. And take a look. The different representations of different models. Milano, Shake, and Heritage and Shingle. Now these different models you'll find if you go to the online for DECRA. And what's kind of interesting is, look who got highlighted in the very bottom. Well, it's their latest installation of our modification of the sunroom, the little awning that we have. So I am honored that they put our picture on their poster that they sent out to everybody. Now the back is really nice, and what I was talking about DECRA being such high quality, it has so many layers, so when it rains you don't really hear the rain. Even heavy rain, you don't hear it. If you step on the roofing, it doesn't bend like some of the less expensive roofing tiles. It doesn't get as damaged. And also, I was talking about the way it's attached to your roof, to the batten of your roof. It's very, very secure, and it's made for very high wind situations like typhoons or hurricanes. But you can see on the back, this is interesting right here, the different layers inside a DECRA roof. They have the clear acrylic overglaze, natural stone chips. So basically it's like an epoxy asphalt on the very top, which should last a lifetime. Then they have a base coat. They have 2-micron acrylic resin. They have zinc aluminum. They have a steel base, another layer of zinc aluminum, and 2 microns of acrylic resin underneath the bottom. So it has so many layers, and I think that's why it is so strong. And again, on the back of their brochure, they have all the different tile selections, the models: shake tile, Heritage, Milano, which is what we like, and the shingles right here. 20-year warranty, 50-year warranty for weatherproofing. They got it's a long time investment of your roofing needs. Now I promised you I would show you the wood stain color that we have, and we're going to compare it right next to the color of the sage green. And you tell me what you think. I think it's going to work just great. I could continue to talk about roofing, but I actually have a lot of work to do. And before we can put roofing up, we have to have all the wood in place. So that's what I need to do. I need to continue today's project, and that is working with some of the wood in the basement. Try to get all the stuff ready so that we can get the roofing tiles installed. Well, anyway, that's about it for today. I thought it was important enough to focus specifically on our roofing tile selection that you would find interesting. I hope you did. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream Heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed, and if you ring that bell, you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, from right here in the wonderful Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right, and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.